So guys, when's Kylie coming?
She's coming pretty soon.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Sid, have you ever stopped to consider what you're putting in your mouth?
What do you mean?
Well, do you know the facts on meat production that every consumer should know?
Well, what is there to know?
Here, I know a friend who's an expert on the cruelty of animal production. Let's Skype her now.
Hey guys, I heard you had some questions about the meat production industry. It's a really disgusting process. Animals are put through live through horrible conditions. Their lives are bland and hopeless. When they're pregnant, cows and pigs are put into gestation crates, which are barely big enough for them to lie down or even turn around. Chickens are crammed into tiny metal crates with barely enough room for them to move around. The cruelty also continues till seconds before their death. Chickens are hooked onto conveyor belts and brought through an electrically charged stun bath, and then their necks are sliced by spinning blades. Cows and pigs go through quite a few different types of slaughtering. One of the biggest ones is percussion, where they're basically bashed over the head with a mechanical device, and this helps the meat stay tender because they don't see it coming. Our level of technological innovation being strong right now, it's bewildering why we can't find any more humane ways to slaughter these animals.
Thanks, Emma.
Also, you should be aware that the meat production industry is an unsustainable practice that grossly exploits water, energy, and grain resources, greatly contributes to the pollution of waterways, an increase in greenhouse gas emissions, a decrease in global biodiversity, and a lack of general animal welfare. Like, did you know that an estimated 18% of global greenhouse gas emissions are due to livestock production? Like, not sustainable. Not cool.
The bacon! It's so good.
Yeah, but is it worth animal suffering?
But no animal suffering means no bacon.
Even though there are some negative aspects of the meat production industry, it really benefits the economy, as you can see. The cattle and beef industry in Canada actually brings in $33 billion a year, and $13 billion of these dollars goes back into the economy. The sector also generates 200,000 jobs per year.
Oh yeah, I read an article once about the physical changes of genetically modified animals. You know, like how it enhances reproductive performance, increased feed utilization and growth rate, improved carcass composition, improved milk production, and increased disease resistance. Like those new experiments they're trying to genetically alter chicken DNA to be able to hydrolyze lactose for usable energy. All these new methods of production are probably the reasons our economy is much more efficient.
Well, I also know how they modify the animal. First, they isolate the gene that they want to insert into the GMO, and they use restriction enzymes to cut the DNA into fragments, and they retrieve it with gel electrophoresis. This gene can then be artificially synthesized and then inserted into the genome of the animal.
That's cool. Has that been done to any other food products?
Yeah, like what other food products are there?
In the Atlantic salmon, which is now an endangered species. So for this, they took the growth gene from the Chinook salmon and they inserted it into the Atlantic salmon genome with a promoter from the ocean pound. And this makes it produce growth hormones all year long instead of just during the summer in the unmodified salmon.
Modifying meat and the safety concerns that are associated with the production can turn people vegetarian, as the way we are modifying the meat industry can be seen as unnatural. That is exactly one reason why I turned vegetarian, to have a healthier lifestyle. Ethical concerns and environmental sustainability are also reasons why I turned vegetarian.
Vegetarianism is also becoming really popular these days. A lot of amino acids that make up the protein in our meats are also found in things like soy, nuts, beans, and whole grains. A lot of athletes are turning vegetarian or vegan because there are many health benefits such as lower cholesterol levels, blood pressure, reduced risk of stroke, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, and death.
But what if I don't want to give up bacon and the meat industry isn't going anywhere?
There's lots you can do. Small changes in your daily diet can have a huge impact. Including more fruit and vegetables in your diet and less meat is a great way to start.
Well, shit, I don't know all that. What can I do then?
Well, you can demand change in the meat production industry. You can support new methods of meat production that limit negative impacts on the environment, animal welfare, and human health. Like silvopastoral systems that use 3-level production of edible plants that decreases land use, improves the efficiency of feed production, increases biodiversity, minimizes greenhouse gas emissions, and improves animal welfare. The global population is projected to increase drastically in the near future. With that increase in population comes an increase in consumption. Finding ways to increase food production in a sustainable way that does not harm the environment or public health is necessary to allow for this increase and to allow us to continue living in this world. Demand change!
Wow, guys, thanks for informing me. Now that I'm aware of the issue of the meat production industry, I can be part of the solution. Veggies, awareness, demand for change, and still a little bit of bacon.